you enjoy the show. Now, on paper, it certainly looks as though it will be an interesting day.
Hi, everybody. I just can't wait for things to get underway. The expectation is killing me.
You've got to wonder if it's worth playing this match.
Yes, there's a gulf in class between the two sides. Perhaps they're real suckers for punishment.
Oh, no, we have a blizzard moving in.
Yeah, looks like it, Jim. Teams will have to watch that ice on the pitch.
Not only that, Bob, it looks like they can't throw the ball too far either.
Three, two, one.
Basta!
It's in the pocket, or should I say in the hands.
Wow! I can tell you straight, that hurts.
There was a time when the colleges of magic hadn't yet ruled on limiting wizard assistance to teams.
Who could forget the infamous 2472 Quagmire incident, when rampant spellcasting caused the entire Bright Crusaders Stadium to sink into the earth?
Nobody could forget that. People were blinded for miles around the stadium.
Nice left punch, right on the nose.
Sure was, Jim. It's broken now.
Blood Bowl annals are littered with stories of teams who've gone bust with crippling debts.
And with the cost of doping and bribery on the rise, the problem won't be going away.
Do you think he'll be able to get up after that blow, Jim?
Oh, yes. He's not the sort to stay down. Children, don't try and do this at home. Remember, these are seasoned professionals.
Well, one of them is anyway.
This is what I call lightning fast.
The opponent looks
a little dizzy. Well, this player slips between the other one's hands.
Yes, and yet they were clawed. Did you know, Jim, that the Fox Warriors were the first people to win the Zlatan Cup back in 2491?
You mean no one else had won the cup before, Bob?
Note, it was the first time a non-lizard team participated in the Lustrian Cup, and the Amazons took it by storm and grabbed the trophy from Sotek's word.
And we're off!
Today's insight comes from Jaime Schnivel, coach and owner of the Goblin Lowdown Rats team. In yesterday's Spike magazine, he said that Blood Bowl was like war. No winners, just survivors.
Ooh, that's deep. About as deep as his team's position in the rankings. He's knocked them senseless.
You're assuming then that he had something between his ears to begin with.
Incoming!
Well, it is a violent sport. Is it true that most of the Amazon team's devoted fans consist of young men, Bob?
Not at all, Jim. I've heard a large portion of their fan base consists of disgruntled homemakers and countless scores of former Bloodweiser babes.
Aha! That would explain why the Amazon fans have their own fans themselves. Yep, good pass.
The other team didn't keep the eye on the ball.
seen some amazing stats for a young, up-and-coming Skaven player. Never misses a pass, apparently.
Yeah, I've watched him play. When you've got 8 arms.
Yep, upside down. That's one way to look at things. Stars now.
Funny for someone that wasn't really that bright.
You know Head Splitter?
Of course I know him.
Well, he said there's going to be less violent.
I believe that when I see it.
Yeah, he said you'll finish off his opponents far quicker.
The sport is going to the dogs.
Incoming!
Well, it is a violent sport.
Oh, nice move. Perfect pass. You're not far from the line now.
Smells like a touchdown.
Every now and again, Blood Bowl throws up a real mixed bag of a team.
Like the Motley Horde that's made up of a bunch of misfits.
Yeah, can't be easy to coach those cast-offs every day of the week.
Did you hear about the Venus man-eaters, Bob?
Oh, yes, Jim. I think everyone knows about man-eaters.
Oh, I'm scared, Bob.
So is everyone with proverbial coconuts.
Has opened the slapping box and gives rather generously. Did you hear about the Evil Gits? The team that is made up of the mix of evil players?
Their fans won the Most Evil Supporters of the Year award. Fully merited from what I've seen.
Was that a chop, or did he run into his outstretched arm?
Whichever it was, it knocked his voice box so far down his throat, he'll be able to talk out of his...
Thanks, Bob. What I mean... Look over there. Some cute little elf beauties are selling Big Moot sandwiches in the stands.
Hey, I'm off to get one. I'll be back in 5 minutes.
And so now you like Big Moot sandwiches?
No way! A little elf beauty, yeah. Reminds me of when I took Griff to bits in the 91 final against Reichland.
Oh, yeah. You kneecapped him. They can start to move forward.
We could be in for a ding-dong.
Well, for the moment, they're both back on equal terms.
sign of spirit.
Yeah, the coaches will have fine-tuned their dosages of medication.
Do you know where the sewer runners get their name from? He only defeated the All-Stars, who were winning 6-0 at halftime. While his teammates were getting pounded, a certain Cuifa decided to abandon the pitch and went into the sewers below the stadium. He came up in the opposition end zone.
I remember it well. He did it 7 times to score 7 touchdowns. The players up position and we're off.
The attack can get their game going again.
I think she's singing him a lullaby.
It's amazing that the Skaven are such good runners.
It stands to reason. The slow ones get eaten in the junior leagues.
Boom! In the face! And then followed by a clean uppercut. Well done! That player's gonna wake up with a serious headache.
It's so nice to hear the cracking of bone.
Yeah, reminds me of the good old days.
When a man was a man and a fracture was a fracture. Blood Bowl is reputedly the toughest of all sports.
So they say. But it really only comes down to taking a few hits.
That's one regulation clobbering.
The pitch is no place to lie down for a sleep.
Well, after an uppercut like that, he doesn't have any choice.
These exotic Blood Bowl players are fairly new to the game, Jim.
Yes, Bob. They mesmerize me every time they enter the pitch.
Ah, yeah, Jim. These Lustrian Amazons sure have added some flavor to the game.
Look at that. Wow.
Oh, wow! Ow! Ouch! Have a nice sleep.
Little baby gets his medicine and he's having a little nap. The Amazons!
Yes, Jim. Scantily dressed women that hit first and ask questions later.
Yes, Bob. I just wish there were more women like that.
Don't we all, Jim? Don't we all?
Brilliant pass!
As you say, good job.
Oh, no, I'm the one who actually plays the ball.
Well, that'll keep him quiet for a while.
Yeah, he's just stunned, not dead.
In a game as physical as this, the player is really in the right place.
Exactly. It's really ugly.
And that's how you make a successful pass. These exotic Blood Bowl players are fairly new to the game, Jim.
Yes, Bob. They mesmerize me every time they enter the pitch.
Ah, yeah, Jim. These Lustrian Amazons sure have added some flavor to the game.
Look at that. Wow.
Oh, wow! Ow!
She sent him down for a chat with the Astrogranite. This player needs some time to get his senses back.
What a coward!
Get up, loser!
Poetry in motion.
What we'd like to see...
More often.
Oh, the Amazons!
Yes, Jim. Scantily dressed women that hit first and ask questions later.
Yes, Bob, I just wish there were more women like that.
Don't we all, Jim? Don't we all?
Two-footed tackle from the rear.
Beautifully executed.
Did you know, Jim, that the Tlax Warriors were the first people to win the Zlatan Cup back in 2491?
You mean no one else had won the cup before, Bob?
No, Jim. It was the first time a non-lizard team participated in the Lustrian Cup, and the Amazons took it by storm and grabbed the trophy from Sotek's word.
Good recovery. An inch...
Perfect pass. Not often you see that. Go! Go! Just the game is in the bag.
More like the time to throw up a defensive wall.
You stick to commentary, Jim, and leave the expert analysis to me.
The players are ready.
The most famous Skaven player of all time? No doubt Tar Surehands.
He had 2 heads and 4
Oh,
arms.
he was a great player, but he died during a match.
Yes, his 2 heads had a violent argument and he strangled himself to death. Looks like there was some bad blood between those 2, eh, Bob?
Yeah, Jim. Something to do with swapped body parts. I've heard of teams that have simply disappeared after being abandoned by their supporters.
Let's say that some teams who haven't won a match for several years have been tied up by their fans and thrown into rubbish containers.
It's the only way to end a downward spiral.
Well, that's one with a good reason to go see the apothecary.
Yep, looks like he's gonna need a good one.
Ouch! Right in the face. The other guy couldn't dodge that one. Brilliant side kick to the face. Let's see that again in slow motion.
You can't say much about that.
Full-blooded but perfectly legal. Doping is really endemic in this sport.
Isn't it written into the game rules? Finally, there's one that lets his biceps do the talking.
Yeah, but from his opponent's point of view, it was a short conversation.
Good catch. This player is worth his pay.
Go, 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 go!
Down, Bob, down, boy. Just take your pills.
Boom! That player goes directly to the dugout.
Well, at least it's not the morgue.
I'm glad that's the tension was palpable.
Yes, Bob, a close victory. And I think you can take your hand out of your pocket now. This match had it all, and there's no surprise to see it given such a high mark. Blood, arms ripped off, broken teeth, broken bones, and what do they end up with?
A miserable defeat for a team that had all the cards in hand to win this match.
Unforgivable defeat, Bob.
Right you are, Jim. They had plenty of the ball, but did nothing constructive.
If you won games by stringing together passes, they would have won hands down.
Unfortunately for them, it's all about getting the ball in the end zone.
They had them under pressure for the whole of the match, and I reckon I could count the incursions out of their own half on the fingers of one hand.
So, we're in for a dope-free match.
Well, on the pitch at least. That's what I call a low profile.
Yup, the players didn't bother the referee, and he didn't bother the players.